Babs, you watched an episode of season 6 of Lucifer, and there's a guy who looked like me. So, I mean, acting is very interesting. And I mean, I could talk about this in great length, although I don't know how appealing it would be. I'll pull up this table just while we chat for a bit. Um, because having a look is a lot less important than most people think um, when it comes to Hollywood. Like, if it was necessary for you to like be the most beautiful person in the world, then like all they would do is they would cast models for every single position or for every single role, and that's just not what happens. I mean, a lot of Hollywood actors do tend to look, relatively speaking, beautiful, but it's not so important. And I think from like a male perspective, it's like less important than from a female perspective, but like it's still not that important as a female actor to be like the most beautiful person on the planet, to be able to get cast in roles. It's a lot more about being able to fulfill the needs of the director when it comes to that specific character. And so like it may be the case that like someone could see me as being a role, but a lot of the times it's going to be more about like what sort of feelings am I conveying both to the audience and internally when I am performing on stage or on screen for this sort of stuff. So if I just like, I mean, here's a silly example. Well, like I don't want to get like the strikes on YouTube, but like I was I've been trying to play a villain character for one of our classes, and I'm having a really, really, really hard time connecting to the character because I don't know, I'm not evil, I guess, like in real life, and so I'm finding it difficult to just like come up with a way to be like, oh yeah, like I can embody this like horrible person, like, and bring that to life. I don't know. I don't think that that's really my typecast for acting. Um, but but anyway, you think I would make a great villain? Cool. I mean, thank you for the support. I appreciate that, but I'm really not convinced that that is my role. Like on the flip side, um, the characters that like I've had the easiest time connecting with are we've done some romance drama scenes, and like that has been like snap of the fingers, like very easy. So I mean, personally in real life I don't consider myself the most romantic person, but I've had a much easier time like connecting with those characters, and so that has felt a lot more real in my performances. Which I don't know, maybe that's important, maybe it's not important, but that's been kind of a keen observation that I've had um, as as I've been taking some of the classes and making notes about things. But how sweet. Well, I'd, go get a hug. I don't know, like go outside, hug a stranger or something. If you need a hug, I'm sure there are people who will supply hugs. I think this should actually be a service. Maybe. I don't see how this could ever go horribly wrong. But imagine if we had a DoorDash, but for like hugs. Do you think that could be the next $1 billion company idea? I think I'm on to something here, where we could just, like you order someone to show up and just like give you a hug. Um, yeah, I this sounds like a terrible idea, but it's an idea, which is good because we need to come up with ideas, especially if I'm founding a business like on the side while I'm doing acting. Um, yeah. Good thought. Okay. Okay. Maybe we scratch that one. But maybe there could be an app for oh, I need some sort of pick me up, and the app is like, don't worry, I got you. And then it like stalks your internet photos and finds something from like 7 years ago that you posted on Facebook, didn't remember and have wanted to forget. And it's like, look how happy you were in this photo. And then it shows you some picture of you like with your ex. And then you're just like, that didn't make me feel better. Is this another good idea? I think this is a great idea. This sounds perfect. I think I'm like 2 for 2. I'm nailing this. Now I just need someone to support the app development. I'm ready. Why are we deep in the tank on what to do over a club of spade? Like, what is going on in this auction? We've been sitting here for like 2 minutes. Did I miss something? VuGraph operator's taking a break. South bid 1 no. South bid 1 no. Okay, 1 no, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 spades, 3 no. Whoa. Is North a sponsor? Is that what's going on? Like, otherwise, I don't really understand the 3 no bid. I mean, then again, I kind of don't understand the 3 spade bid from North, so I'm kind of clueless on the auction. But well, I think the difference is like if it's a sponsor, then at least you're giving yourself a chance to make a game. South didn't like the kings and queens and spades. Well, I mean, we have an 11 count. We've opened the bidding and showed a weak no trump. Like, why are we accepting partner's invite, right? Like, I could get behind the bid if we had like king doubleton of spades and a small doubleton diamond. Then like 3 no makes a lot of sense because we're just hoping to like run 6 spade tricks and, take like 3 hearts. If partner's hand is like ace, queen, 6, the spades and the ace of hearts, and they can't cash 5 tricks on the outside, great. Like, then we're in good shape. How do you make 4 when you lose the aces? I'm guessing the ace of clubs went away, which either could have happened because the heart suit sets up, or maybe just like a club was led to the queen and West ducked. I mean, North is declaring, so West can't see the stiff queen of clubs. Now, I mean, a more interesting question might be, how did Declare pick up the spades at the other table? And this is going to be a point worth considering on this hand as well, because looking at king, queen, 10, 9, 6, opposite of doubleton, it's This is one of these funny suit combinations. Because when a spade gets led to the king with exactly ace jack doubleton, oh, goodbye. Well, that's going to end this hand pretty quickly. Ooh, 3 of diamonds from West is interesting. I was a little bit surprised that they were playing, second and fourth, which I think is a common lead agreement versus no trump. Anyway, 9 of hearts is going to run around to the ace. West is probably just going to cash the ace of clubs and then play a spade over to their partner so that East can cash a couple of diamonds. I didn't get to finish my thought on the spade suit, and we're just blowing past it. We don't get to look back, but it's an interesting suit combination. 2 clubs probably was a relay to 2 diamonds. I mean, we don't have alerts. We're on real bridge, so not really sure what the deal is over here. Declare really ran the 9 of hearts. Spicy. Running the 9 of hearts seems like a strange play. Like, low to the 10 makes more sense, right? All right, 3 no down 3. I'm going to look up north. Okay. He won the imp pairs. It looks like playing with a sponsor, so I guess North is a pro. He also looks fairly young. Sorry, imp pairs from the Spring Nationals this year. So a few months ago. Then I don't understand what happened in that last auction. Then I have no clue what happened in that last auction, but a deserved 8 imps were lost. A heart, 2 clubs. Interesting. The 2 club bid from South. I mean, I kind of like it, but you really need to be playing some sort of system over 2 clubs if you're going to be doing it with a 5 card spade suit. Like I like bidding 2 clubs on these hands, but only if I have a system in place. Otherwise, I think you just have to start with a spade or yeah. They found the heart fit, and other table went down 2 and 4 hearts. That feels like a lot. What happened there? I guess Declare has a diamond and a spade to lose off the top. Wait, what? They went down 2? Like, even if you misguess spades, you just lose a diamond, a club, and 2 spades, right? Down 2 can't be the right number. What's always confused me is like why the graphic just like highlights West for whatever reason. I mean, East is the one on lead. Club rough and over rough? Sure. But like when the 10 of clubs falls, I mean, Why are we roughing a club? Don't we just pull trumps at that point? Like, we'll get a diamond lead. West is the dealer, so highlighted. Oh my god. But East is on lead. Doesn't it highlight who's on lead during the play, or have I just never looked? Maybe I've just never looked. Like, I assume we get a diamond lead because why would you lead a spade from queen and one? I mean, like, maybe a spade's fine. Spade lead is actually probably fine for me, Sand. I don't, it's not my style, but spade lead's fine. So now Declare just claims 10 tricks. Yeah, I guess West has just highlighted the entirety of the hand. It seems a bit excessive because they both highlight West and they write out West's entire name, whereas North, East, and South, their names aren't written out. Has it been the case that they've both highlighted and written it out? Because then we could get rid of this highlight and just make it like it's this player's turn to play, which might be all right. Highlighted is turn to play, but it's not, right? Like, it's just been West is highlighted the whole time. Am I blind? I think they just double dipped. All right, Queen of Spades to the king and ace. West switches to diamonds. You see a bunch of bad things in the interface. Why are we focused on that? It's just the new thing that I noticed. I think we've already talked about all of the other things. Like, like, why does it take up only half the screen for the play? And then there's just like this giant chat box that is never used for anything over here. I'll have to watch and see if the next deal North is capitalized or if it just spells out North and has them highlighted, because maybe it does. Diamond ducked seems reasonable. I mean, it's not so obvious to me that West should be switching to diamonds rather than play back a spade, trying to get their partner spade rough. But I mean, I get it. why are the boxes all different sizes? I mean, I bet that there's an overflow here, because it would make sense to me if the boxes were dynamic size, right? Like, if this side was all the way flush here with like the right side of the scores. But I bet what they did is they were just like, let's pick a size where the numbers are not going to overflow. And and this is what they came up with. Oh, that's true. That's true. If enough people show up, the site might crash. So they definitely have to downplay the user interface details on the site, because otherwise their server might overload. Good point. You tried to paste in a duck. Well played. Why are we leading the 9 of clubs? All right. Club to the ace. Let's pull trumps. We've been paying attention. Oh my god, let's fucking pull trumps. Oh my god, pull a fucking trump. What are we doing? Why are we playing the hand like this? Oh my god! What are we doing? Why are we just going down for no reason? No, dude! I mean, Declare is not down yet. They could ruff a club with the king of hearts. No, that's not true. A spade return beats this. Yeah, spade return right now beats this. Because to ruff the club, Declare has to ruff a spade back to hand. Didn't this guy win the imp pairs? So he knows not to like play for over tricks and contracts. This was like, I think this is even a bad match point play. Like, I would be thrilled to just go plus and four hearts on these hands. But like, I mean, if we're playing imps, we don't care about picking off with like a queen 10 third of clubs for an over trick, do we? We just want to pull trumps and claim. I mean, too bad if it's queen 10 third of clubs and the trump split 4-1. This is why we do this percentage practice, right? Now we understand the first board betting. Do we think that I got it wrong when I looked him up for the imp pairs? Because he won the imp pairs with like, you know, a nice little old lady. And you got to assume, you have to make the assumption that every little old lady who's at a bridge tournament, like a national tournament, is a sponsor. Because if you don't do that, then like, I don't know, what are we doing, guys? Like they're just, oh, Trump return. Does this give Declare a chance? It does, right? Because Declare can play the 6 of hearts, or sorry, the 8 of hearts. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The 8 of hearts. And now, if East doesn't cover, then it goes club ruff. And if East does cover, oh, no. Never mind. I take it all back. Yeah, this defense still works. Okay. But I think a spade return was just simpler. Oh, but maybe West was worried that North had the 9 of spades. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, if North had the 9 of spades, a spade return would not have worked. So West actually had to decide what was more likely: his partner having the 9 of spades or his partner having the 10 of hearts. And it looks like he guessed correctly here. Yeah, now we can overruff spades in the North hand, not a problem, but we still can't get rid of that jack of clubs. And I mean, I'm not going to rag on Declare for not running trumps before playing the jack of spades, because like we know that East has spade length or East has spade shortness and East has club length, so there was no squeeze. But technically running the hearts might have produced a black suit squeeze if we didn't have that inference from the opening lead. So I have no idea what Declare is thinking about. Like, this is kind of a lose-lose rough scenario. Okay, I take it all back. Declare not pulling trumps was a terrible decision, because if East had the jack of hearts, they would overruff the 6 of hearts, and then they might play back a trump for down 2. And if West has the jack of hearts, then roughing a spade with the 6 of hearts doesn't help, because our club gets overruffed for down 1. So we definitely should have pulled trumps to just ensure that we go down 1 rather than risking down 2. That was unbelievable, everything that happened on that hand, but I believe it. I'll have you know. I'm a believer. This looks like a hand. Heart hook works. Other table reach 6 spades. Yeah, North is spelled out. So they have 2 ways of identifying the dealer on the board. They could use this highlighting blue box to like follow the play around the table. I guess that would be distracting, right? Like that would probably be distracting if like the blue box is constantly like flickering on and off as play goes. This is not appropriate. What's happening? Oh. Yes. Yes. Um Very good. Well played, chat. Well played. He's not having it. Like, not at all. One spade passes alerted, no alert. Two hearts. So, like, I I think it's fine to bid two hearts, but like there is a serious problem with these two heart bids, which is that your partner never believes you have four card trump support anymore. So you have to just like make a judgment call about what to do. And I don't know if there's a consensus. I mean, we've had some of these bids on like the Real Bridge bidding contest, and there hasn't really been a consensus among the panel. So it seems like experts are basically split on whether or not you're supposed to go through Jacoby, or in this case, probably a splinter with the south hand, or if you should show your side suit. Like the considerations are basically like, how good is your hand for slam? Because if your hand's good for slam, then it could be helpful to show the side suit. And if your hand is, and then like, how good is your side suit? I mean, like a side suit of like ace, king, jack, sixth is pretty great. A side suit of like ace fifth or ace jack 10 fifth is like meh, mediocre. And so I think South Sand is kind of borderline. Yeah, Bab says maybe South is too strong for a club splinter. That's fair. I mean, if you're playing that as like 11 to 15 or something like that, I don't know what the going rate is on splinters these days, but somewhere in that range, then South's hand is probably a bit too strong. Well, North-South find their way to six spades, and it's a pretty good contract. Obviously, much better if South was declaring, then a heart lead would not present a problem. But after spade lead, this is just going to be 13 tricks, one imp to North-South. Oh, sorry, it's not. Oh my god, we're not playing match points. I fell into the trap of taking the heart finesse. No. We just knock out the ace of diamonds. Eric, you don't know what the splinter range is for your partnership? It's probably a good thing to ask about. Figure that out before you play next time, in case it comes up. You know that you play void splinters. I think that's a really good convention to be playing, void splinters. Not sure why Declare is playing this out. I mean, I guess you can like pull trumps and cash the club queen just in case it's like a Jack 10-9 tripleton and you can throw all of your diamonds, then you do get to take the heart finesse for an overtrick. But better unblock the queen of spades under this. Okay, Declare didn't, so now we just knock out the ace of diamonds. I mean, sure. Cross to the club queen and lead a diamond, sure, whatever. Your teammates hadn't discussed their 2-0 opening range? Uh-oh. This is a hand. The other table reached 6 spades. What is going on in this match? This match is nutty. So East opens 2 clubs, doesn't like the prospect of opening a spade, thinks the hand is maybe too good, or Not sure if they have some sort of sophisticated system. I guess we'll find out. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades. Sure. Now, I'd played on teams with these guys a lot back in the day, but I'm guessing they've added some more conventions to their cards since then. I mean, since then, Ramos West has become a full-time pro player based in LA, and Mitch is still, well, amateur. I mean, you know, based on definition of amateur, he doesn't get paid to play. So 2-0 from West. I don't know what that bid shows for them. I'm guessing there might have been an alert. Maybe it showed clubs. Could have been. Because otherwise, I can't imagine bidding 2-0 on the West cards. I mean, maybe they just use it as some sort of like artificial negative. It still feels pretty bad to wrong side the no trump in these strong 2 club auctions, but I guess it's possible. 3 diamonds, West bids 3 spades. So East probably bids 4 diamonds. I mean, oh, and unless 2-0 showed clubs, then I guess East could bid 3-0 here if he wants. What's his high card count? He has 24. Yeah, I mean, 3 small diamonds and a doubleton spade is all you need for 6 diamonds to be a good spot. I don't think we can sign off in 3 now. I think East is just going to bid 4 diamonds. It's going to go 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds, long tank, and then East will either pass or bid 6 diamonds. I think 6 diamonds is probably the right spot to get to on the East-West cards. So it's all just going to depend on whether or not East finds out about his partner's 3-card diamond support. I mean, he could also just jump to 6 diamonds now. That's probably not crazy. If he's planning on bidding a slam anyway, then 6 diamonds is probably the clearest message to send. That I have spades and diamonds, I assume equal length, and please just pick a slam between diamond, spades, and no trump. Eric, you had a hand where you struggled with how cramped 2 clubs auctions can be. Haven't I been like preaching this the entire time my channel's been live? I mean, 2 clubs is a terrible bid. You hate making this bid. Sometimes you gotta do it. And I definitely understand why Mitch opened 2 clubs on this hand. But I think 1 spade is a very reasonable alternative on these cards. But it looks like 2 clubs has worked out just fine for them. And now he's just considering. I wish we know if 2-0 showed clubs. I'm going to assume yes, 2-0 showed clubs. Babs, I was there for this. I like how it says he then flew to California and won a major bridge tournament. Like, that part did not happen. You think after 12 days of playing poker for 12 hours straight, he showed up and he was in any condition whatsoever to play bridge? No, you misunderstand. You absolutely misunderstand. But he rolls in a day and a half late to the bridge tournament. He like missed out on a day and a half of play. He slumps into the bar and just dumps his WSOP bracelet on the table in front of us, and he's just like, I need sleep. And, and we were just like, dude, Mitch, where have you been? Your phone's been off for like the past 2 weeks. We couldn't get a hold of you. And he was just like, uh, just kind of like on, on a whim, I decided to enter this World Series of Poker tournament, and I accidentally won. And and we were just like, what? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Can you try that again, but with a more realistic story? Because that's not true, is it? But yeah, the bracelet was real. So was the 1 point, I think it was like 1.6 million before taxes. He showed us the receipt, but I guess some taxes really cut back on that. But he was really excited about it the next day after he got some rest, because he had just bought a house and he had taken out this like huge mortgage on a house. And he was like, I can now pay off my entire mortgage. I'm going to do that. So he was super excited about it. Yeah, Mitch is super cool. He's a really smart guy. And I know he taught at UT Austin for a while. I think he was there back when I was playing on teams with him every once in a while. He was Roger Lee's regular partner for junior stuff in the US. So he was able to handle he was able to handle Roger. What is going on? Is the commentary or the bridge more pathetic? Oh my god, dude. I fucking can't. Like, I mean, this is an awesome auction. And I was going to point out, or I was going to bring up, that I did this to Mitch. I played with Mitch once. I played with him in the Spingold. We were four-handed with Uday and Crystal. Uday, Ivaturi, and Crystal Henner. And we had a very similar auction where I did this to him. In that auction, he had opened a diamond. I bid a spade. He bid two spades. Some sort of cue bidding back and forth. I bid key card. He bid something, and then I bid 6 diamonds. And he thought for a long time, trying to decide if it was like a grand slam try, and eventually passed, which was like my intention. I mean, we hadn't discussed it. But I think in sequences where you have bid 2 suits, and here obviously East-West haven't found a spade fit. 3 spades hasn't confirmed a fit. But even if you have, I think that 6 of your second suit or 6 of your side's other fit should be an offer to play in these keycard sequences rather than looking for a grand. Because it could be the case that, like, maybe you need to play in the bigger trump fit, or maybe you need to play in the fit where your trumps are stronger or weaker for some reason. The classic, like, ace-king fifth opposite 3 small and ace-king-queen fifth opposite 3 small, which is the better trump suit? Well, you need the ace-king fifth opposite 3 small to split 3-2, otherwise you go down. So you want to play in that suit as trumps, because then you have a chance to pick up 4-1 in the other suit by roughing it out after cashing the ace-king of trumps. So anyway, I mean, this is a decent slam that is not going to make. And it looks like it's only down 1. South is going to get their natural trump trick. They can take it whenever they want, but Declare does get to rough both spade losers in the West hand. So well bid, I would say, for East-West. I think East did great on this hand overall. So Eric, you had ace-king fifth, void, ace-king jack sixth, ace-king doubleton, I see. And you opened 2 clubs with that hand. I mean, sure, yeah, I mean, it's a slam force. I can totally get behind a 2-club opener, but it's difficult. I would definitely show your suits in the right order, though. I would definitely bid 3 diamonds and then 3 spades and then 4 spades or something. I mean, like, I don't know exactly how I'd plan it out, but I would certainly prefer to show my longer suit first if I open 2 clubs, because you're more likely to just have a bigger fit. Oh, your partner had that hand. Fair. But yeah, like 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. Like, I know this auction sucks, but if you show spades and then diamonds, your partner should assume that you always have at least as long spades as diamonds, and you might get to the wrong suit. I mean, with 22 highs, like I totally understand opening 2 clubs with 22 highs, and a hand that's that good. I think it's fine. But you definitely want to plan out the auction, like 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 hearts, 3 spades, 3 no. I guess at this point we can bid 4 diamonds because 4 spades might not feel like enough on our cards. And if we're happy about how the auction has gone up to that point, then opening 2 clubs is probably pretty safe. Well, 1 spade by South, pass, reopening double. Is West sitting? Dude. John, do it. Do it. Ugh, coward. Coward. Bids 3 now. I mean, how bad was 1 spade doubled gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it might depend on how the defense goes. Like 8 tricks are easy on defense. You have 3 spades, 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, and a club. Declare has no entry to North's hand. So it might be the case that East-West can get 2 club tricks, but it could depend on the opening lead. Well, 3 no. Boring. I mean, I think it just depends on how the play actually goes, right? Because if West goes like King of Hearts, heart to the Jack, and East continues a 3rd heart, Declare can just... Well, I was going to say Declare could just, like, pitch a diamond, which I guess they can. But then East can switch to diamonds. West gets in with the Jack of Spades, let's say. And they play diamond, diamond, and Declare goes King of Spades to the ace, and West gets out a... I don't know. Things are getting interesting because the fact that East has the 9-8 doubleton of spades makes it so that West is kind of getting end played in these positions. No, I guess it doesn't matter. West can just duck the 2nd round of spades, win the 3rd round, pull a 4th round of trumps, and then exit a diamond, and South is unplayed to lead away from the club king. So yeah, 9 tricks does look very possible on defense against a spade contract. What happened here? No trump, all pass. Same as at the other table. 10 of diamonds lead, and South wins, which looks good. Low heart. Sure. I mean, low heart is like fine. It doesn't really pick up too much extra. All right, Queen of Hearts gets overtaken. More hearts. And then North will be able to signal for clubs. I imagine just pitch a discouraging spade is what's going to happen. Low heart switch is wild, right? I mean, maybe we never beat it if partner doesn't have the heart queen. Like, unless partner has jack fourth, in which case we can cash 2 high hearts. What? What was this defense? Excuse me? It's okay. I assume both of these teams are going to get knocked out after today, right? That's how it works. That if the teams play badly enough, then neither one of them makes it through. We just like pull someone in from like the side game and they get one of their spots. That's the only thing that seems fair to me. That to what? I mean, what just happened? Huh? I was going to say, man, great defense. Like, fortunate partner had the Queen of Hearts, but I guess South had worked out that can't beat it if partner doesn't have the Heart Queen. Also can't beat it if partner doesn't have the Club Queen, though. So I guess we forgot about that part of the plan. 1 no Stamen. No major. 3 no. The other table stopped in 2 no because I guess they didn't open a no trump on the South hand. So is South playing 14 to 16? Maybe that might be what's going on. West leads a spade. This is going to be a little bit sad for East-West. Declare can make an extra spade trick. Also, it's not so clear that East is going to play the Jack of Spades at trick 1 when Declare plays low from dump. What? Ooh. I is this okay? So if the king of clubs is onside, we always have 9 tricks. So if the king of clubs is offside, the concern was East wins the spade, switches to hearts. We have our 1 heart stopper. but they get a spade, they get a club, and they get 3 hearts. Okay. And so if the king of clubs was offside, we have 3 clubs, 4 diamonds, a spade, and a heart. Okay, never mind. I take it all back. Very good. Good plan. Wait, why did we lead the queen of clubs on the next round of the club suit? What are we doing? What? Oh, it's like I'm trying to give you a compliment, but then you just make plays like this, bro. Jawls. You can't be going around just dumping tricks left and right. Not cool, buddy. It's fine. Clubs are 3-3. No one saw anything. We're all good. Looks like 10 tricks. Cash out the diamonds, exit a spade. Eventually get the king of hearts. So this is going to be some imps back to north-south. Just kind of random for the no trump opening range. You wonder what my reaction to the junior V-graph would have been? I think it would be similar to this, except it would probably be like 4 or 5 times per board, rather than right now where it's only like once per board. So yeah, that would be my guess. Fortunately, we don't have to find out. I mean, for my sake, I don't want to have a heart attack on stream. That would be dangerous. All right, 10 tricks, 6 imps. Is that how imps works? 6 imps. 10 imp match, and who knows if it's going to be over at the end of this segment. I don't. Could be. Other table bid and made 4 hearts on this hand. That seems possible. Spade setup. Ditch a diamond, have to guess the diamond suit. You could take a club finesse, but probably wouldn't. I mean, you don't need to when spade's set up. I mean, getting to 4 hearts doesn't seem so automatic, especially if East is passing this hand like a complete coward and fish. You should be ashamed of yourself, Mitch. A heart, 2 clubs, Drury. I mean, I think West just bids 2 hearts, right? I don't know. This one I could... Yeah, I could definitely see West trying again. I mean, it's a bad 11, but whenever you have a singleton at imps, like at match points, you just bid 2 hearts on the West hand and move on. At imps, sometimes your partner just has a perfect fit opposite your hand. So if partner has nothing wasted in clubs, then you might be able to make game on fewer high card points. But man, East just blasts. I mean, I don't like the 4-3-3 from East. Like, Four Hearts is not a very good contract. I wouldn't be surprised if Four Hearts was anti-percentage at imps. I think that needing so many things to go right is a pretty big problem. Club lead? These are only 30 board matches, Bab says. And is this one of these, like... So therefore, the loser of this has to play another match, and then we just hope they get eliminated because we don't want to watch this tomorrow? Isn't that kind of how we're feeling right now about everything that's going on? No? Yes? I don't know. Like, I'm just... I haven't done commentary in a while. Maybe this could be my villain arc, where, man, North leads a spade. Coward. Spade lead's probably fine. So what's the deal? Spade to the ace. A spade comes back. And... heart hook. Probably heart hook. I assume heart hook. You could see the evil Brady bot in the future. I mean, I guess it's possible. Teams 1 to 25 have buys, and 26 to 77 are in four-way matches where we are picking, 39 of them? $39 out of 52. Oh, that does work out. Yeah, the math works out. Oh, but this is terrible news. That means one of these teams is going to qualify, and the other team is going to have another chance later this evening. Oh, this is awful. All right, now it's all down to the diamond guess. I think John might be the type of player to lead a club to the ace and lead the jack of diamonds, and if it's not covered, put up the king. I think he might be that type of player. I mean, I'm generally not a fan of trying that sort of line of play because I don't think that strong human opponents fall for this sort of thing too often. Oh, I can't see. We can't see! Real bridge! The fuck was this? I guess he let a low diamond and just guessed it. He just let a diamond to the 10. Board 27. Good guess. Good work, John. What happened here? North-South got to 5 hearts and went down? Ooh. Well, that is indeed awkward. I mean, I guess just continual spade plays might force North's hand. And yeah, you might not have enough entries to pull off a trump coup. I mean, like, you probably do, but it's not, like, pretty. Anyway, 2 hearts by South. Not everyone's favorite opening, but looks like he gets the job done. 2 spade overcall, 4 hearts by North, and East didn't take a push to 4 spades. So this will be a swing to North-South, even if they force the North hand. So we can think, do we actually have entries to North's hand to rough enough diamonds to pull off a trump coup? Spade lead, diamond, spade, diamond, spade, diamond ruff, heart over, diamond ruff, club over, diamond ruff, club to the ace. Yeah, and now we have a trump coup. So it looks like 5 hearts technically could be made. I mean, we can click on this to just kind of confirm. And yeah, if South plays a diamond right now, we could make 11 tricks. Now, granted, I mean, we could just be playing for like 2 hearts and it's easy. Hey, Shift. Is the commentary or the bridge more pathetic? I mean, like, Jolly does lead a diamond. I do believe that a lot of the time the spectators just get the wrong idea when people like go down in contracts. Everyone has this like crazy philosophy that like if you get a minus score on a hand, then you've done something wrong. Like East-West ended up bidding up to a slam and went down 1 at this table. So that I do believe was the reference to that was being mentioned here, coupled with the fact that people are getting like a little bit annoyed about the trolls in the chat. They can see all the cards, and therefore if you go minus, you suck. But like, they can't see all the cards. Like, even when people are looking at a diagram like this, they can't figure out that 5 hearts is making on a trump coup north-south. Like, no one understands that. People don't know how to play bridge. Anyway, good talk. So another diamond. West wins, probably forces dummy again. And now, are we taking the plan? Rough the 3rd round of diamonds? No. Pulls a trump. Yeah, this is a much better play, especially if we're in 4 hearts. So this is just going to be 10 tricks. But still swing. Misses out on the 11 imp swing, though. Pivotal. So the match is tied now with 3 boards to go. We saw East pass an 11 count with 2 aces earlier. I don't think West is going to pass a 12 with 2 jacks, but 4 triple 3. I mean, if there ever was a 12 count to pass, maybe this is it. The other table ended up in 2 hearts? How? What do you mean the other table ended up in 2 hearts? How? 2 clubs? What the fuck? What are you you doing, dude? We've talked about this, bro. Three boards left, win by over 6 imps. Yeah, if only, right? If only there were like volleyball rules for these sorts of things. All right, 2 diamonds, a diamond rough, 2 spades, 2 clubs. Huh. No mandatory support doubles. It does seem like East West are playing a bit more of a conservative style. I mean, I do find that most American partnerships do play support doubles mandatory. So yeah, it's a bit surprising, and maybe that's how they got to 2 hearts at the other table. Can we see the? We can't see the thing. What is this button? View commentary. I'm locked into viewing commentary. What if I don't want to view commentary? Well, that's unfair. I don't want to just be forced into viewing commentary. What does this do? Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. Wait, can anyone click this button and just go live on RealBridge? What? Yes? How have we not seen more, like, I don't know, ex-ACBL board members in bathrobes then? Like, don't we think that that would have happened hundreds of times by now? Haven't they realized that giving anyone the ability to just broadcast themselves over the internet unfiltered is a terrible decision? We don't want to watch you recite the B-movie live? Maybe we do. Wait, what the hell happened? We led the ace of diamonds, got an encouraging signal from our partner, and then switched suits to hearts? What? What are we doing? Didn't I count up to like 8 defensive tricks by just going like ace, king of diamonds, diamond rough? Let's see, 3 diamonds, 2 spades, 2 clubs, 7 defensive tricks. So it would have been 200. Instead, Declarer can now make their contract by taking a diamond hook. I don't know what went wrong. I mean, it looked to me like East was giving standard signals at trick 1, which has become a more popular thing in recent years. But then West either ignored it or they weren't on the same page about their trick 1 signals. Yikes. Because that was a 13 imp swing. 2 clubs down 2 would have been win 3, and instead 2 clubs making 2, which is this does so much worse for everyone's psyche, because now South thinks overcalling 2 clubs was a good bid. They're just in here like, hey, these guys can't defend. I better continue overcalling 5 card suits at the 2-level red. That's a good plan. Pass, pass, 1 heart. 2 clubs. Two hearts? This is like a 3 club bid, right? North has a limit raise. I mean, I get that partner's in 3rd seat, but you can't have more as a passed hand. Can you? I think 2 hearts is like, yeah, see, like this, like, you can't bid like this, bro. Like, you can't like bid 2 hearts and then bid 3 hearts to show a mixed raise. You have nothing looking like you have 3 card trump support. Show it as a limit raise. Or you could try and overcorrect and be like, look, I know partner likes to open very light in third, so let's not get in trouble. I'm going to bid two hearts and then I'm just going to pass. I think that's fine if that's like your style. And obviously, South has opened very light in third. So I think two hearts and passing three clubs makes sense, but two hearts, three hearts, I don't get. At least bid three diamonds the second time. I mean, you're not on lead against three clubs, so. Or sorry, you are on lead against three clubs. Your partner's not on lead. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure that we care too much about getting like a diamond lead direct on. Like maybe it's fine, but yeah, I mean, whatever. Like we aren't bidding a second time. Let's back up to what I said first. Like we're not overcalling two hearts and then bidding again, right? Ace of clubs lead. You like two hearts and pass? Like, I think it's fine. I mean, I do believe that a lot of it does probably rest on how often your partner is going to be opening light in third seat. All right, Jack of clubs asking for spade. Like me personally, I would prefer to bid three clubs on the north cards, but two hearts and pass is okay, I suppose. All right, two rounds of spades, and now a diamond trick and a heart trick to come. As long as West just exits a black suit card. Nowhere to park those losers. Right? Yeah, like a diamond goes away on the king of clubs, but even if Declare like double dummies the hearts to go queen of hearts, king, ace, heart to the jack, and West is end played, West can just give a rough slough. And one more diamond goes away, but Declare still has a diamond loser. So should be down one. The other table got all the way up to four clubs and went down one. And that's going to be 5 imps. So we're going to be tied going into the last board? What? Can we all just agree that if these two teams tie, that both of them get knocked out? Is that fair? Is that fair to the players? I mean, it's not like when they signed up and paid their entry fee that wait, three hearts down two? That's not the right score, is it? Should be three hearts down one. Anyway, yeah, it's not like if by paying their entry fee, the directors are like, one of you is going to advance. I'm sure they weren't told that at registration. The directors were probably like snickering behind the desk, being like, these guys think they can compete with the big boys, huh? Isn't that a good one? Oh, I just love the stand-up routines that come through the partnership desk at the Spingold. Don't you, Bob? Because all directors are called Bob. And then Bob 1 turns to Bob 2 and is just like, yeah, this is so much better than that shitty club down on 33rd Street where they had the comedian that was just telling off-humor or off-color Jewish jokes all night. I don't even think he was Jewish. All right, there we go. Isn't there a director called Jenny? No. No, all directors are called Bob, even female directors. And don't you forget it. What is going on here? A diamond? Wait. No, dude. No. Mitch. We need to have a talk about this, don't we? We open our longest suit. That's what we do. That's how we bridge. We gotta have this discussion. Two clubs showing hearts, huh? Three diamonds by North. Looks like a mixed raise, and South bids four spades. Other table went down in four spades, so this is probably a tied match, or we don't know because Real Bridge doesn't know what's happening. You knew a bridge playing Roberta who went by Bob because her friends were too lazy to say all of the syllables of Bobby. The one extra syllable. Of course. This contract has no play, right? Declares just like losing two diamonds and two hearts. So it seems. Needs less lazy friends, don't we all? Rusino honors middle of the hand? What? Hello? There's there's no way that they actually play Rusino middle of the hand, right? Um what happens in case of a tie? I'm pretty sure both teams get eliminated. That's what I've settled upon. So if I was able to make the rules for this event, then I would eliminate both teams in case of a tie. If Rob is short for Robert, then is Bob short for Bobbert? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Anyone called Bob was actually named Bobbert at birth by their parents, and they found that name to be way too embarrassing, so they shortened it.